Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Nasha, and on today's Nest News Update, I'll be covering the following stories. UNF women's basketball hires a new assistant coach. Nonprofits preparing for the start of the hurricane season. The British Prime Minister proposes national service for 18-year-olds. Toyota sets to end Olympic sponsorship in 2024. We'll talk more about these stories and more, including your UNF event calendar and weather. On Friday, May 24th, Coach Erica Lambert announced the hiring of Godiva Hubbard as the new assistant coach of the UNF women's basketball team. Hubbard comes to UNF from Daytona State College, where she worked as an assistant coach under new UNF associate head coach John Griffin. Hubbard played basketball in college at the University of Minnesota for the Lady Falcons, where she helped her team finish fourth in the Central Conference. Now, nonprofits across Florida are preparing for the start of the Atlantic hurricane season, which begins on June 1st with a new approach. Community foundations are utilizing permanent revolving disaster funds, which allows nonprofits to access funds immediately after disaster strikes rather than waiting up to 6 weeks for funds to be released. Nonprofits like the House of Hope, located in Stuart, Florida, will use these funds to provide foods, clothing, and hurricane relief kits to its community. On Saturday, May 26, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak proposes mandatory national services for 18-year-olds as part of the election campaign. If the Conservative Party is re-elected on July 4th, Sunak says 18-year-olds would be required to participate in either a 12-month full-time military service or commit to a civil service. So now, British Labour's party says the national service announcement was desperate £2.5 billion unfunded commitment from a party bankrupt of ideas. Sunak's Conservative Party is trailing the Labour Party, led by Keir Starmer, in the opinion polls. Toyota is set to end its $835 million Olympic sponsorship after the 2024 Paris Olympics. Toyota is accusing the International Olympic Committee of not using the funds efficiently to support athletics and promote sports. When the Associated Press contacted the International Olympic Committee, the IOC declined to comment on the allegations of misused funds. The $835 million deal was originally signed in 2024. Now for your weather update provided by the Weather Service. It's sunny and hot with the high near 95. The wind from north will be 6 to 11 miles per hour, with the gust of wind as high as 16 miles per hour. At night, it will be mostly clear with a low of 70. The wind from the north will be 3 to 7 miles per hour. On May 25th, Richard M. SHERMAN, Disney's legendary musician, died in Los Angeles at the age of 95. Richard helped form millions of childhood memories by penning classic Disney tunes. When Richard and his brother Robert began a decade-long partnership with Disney's 1960s, they wrote the iconic song Chim Chimney Cheree for Walt Disney's 1964 film Mary Poppins, which would later win 2 Academy Awards for the Best Score and Original Song. Richard SHERMAN would later go on to win numerous awards, including 23 gold and platinum albums, and receive a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Richard told the Associated Press in a 2005 joint interview that something good happens when his brother sits down and brainstorm titles that are catchy and playful. On to May 31st, UNF's Slow Food Chapter Club will host a monthly community potluck at OGIER Gardens from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. The Slow Food Chapter lives by the UNF's core values of providing good, clean, and food for all. The mission of UNF OGIER Garden is to create a healthier UNF community through nature contact while growing crops and social connection. Enjoy the peaceful sitting area and outdoor activities with new osprey nesters to bond over beverages and dishes. UNF's garden is located west of 18 near Beach Boulevard, Central Parkway. That's all I have for you today, Ospreys. Remember to consider donating to support college media at UNF through the link in the description below. For all things Spinnaker, check out our website at unfspinnaker.com. Also, make sure to follow us on our Instagram at UNFSpinnaker and check out the rest of our YouTube for more content. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Rashna Umrigar, and I'll see you next time on Spinnaker's next news updates.